It's Friday, December 3rd, 2021, and the morning edition is live. On today's show, students in North Eleuth are recognized for their academic performance. We introduce you to a Bahamian dedicating his life to mentor young boys. And Bahamians giving their New Year's resolutions amidst a pandemic. So let's start the morning off right. And welcome to the morning edition. I'm LaDawn Davis.
I'm Desmond. It's Friday.
It's Friday, you like to
Friday,
say.
Friday,
yes,
like my nephew says, it's Friday.
Yes.
Hopefully this weekend I can get some rest. And I started something very, very important that I always do around this time, and that's set some New Year's resolutions. You know, I want to lose some pounds, and I'm working on some books.
How are you working on it? How are you working on it? Are you losing weight, Dave? Because you don't seem to. You make the resolution and then you just
stop. But this time I'm going to be very serious because I'm going to get the help of some of my good friends down there at Empire Fitness. They're going to help me to accomplish this goal, and so by summer I should have my summer body.
Nice beach body.
Nice
You're gonna
beach
go
body.
swimming with Charlene, bikinis, and
do all that good
and
stuff.
all that good stuff.
Yeah, all that good
All
stuff.
right, I'm excited to see that.
We've
All
got
right.
an exciting show today. I had an opportunity to go downtown Bay Street yesterday to talk to a number of Bahamians who are excited about this period. We're just coming out of an economic recovery. Well, we're in an economic recovery right now due to COVID, and so a number of people have prospects for the future, which is a good thing.
'Cause
2 years of COVID.
I know a lot of Bahamians are excited because the country is opening back up, things are getting back to some sort of normalcy. So yeah, we're excited about Christmas. No, even though there's no Junkanoo.
Even though there's
for
no
Boxing and New
Junkanoo,
Year's,
there may not even be carnival. So what are we going to do?
Just have fun amongst family, friends, and just
That's the most important
be
thing.
safe because COVID is still out there.
Yeah,
so
that's good. And
we
we
still
got to
have to-
definitely be safe and remember the COVID-19 protocols. Very, very important to obey and adhere to those COVID-19 protocols. But Janae is hooking us up today with this. What is this, like a Christmas
It's a
ornament?
frosty snowman. I think that's what it is.
This is
I
your
think that's
favorite
what
thing,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's what it is.
Frosty
I think.
snowman.
Okay, the trivia.
What is the trivia? How many reindeers were in the story "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"? So Don, you have any ideas?
I'm gonna say 6.
6?
I'm gonna say 6. I think it's 6.
All right.
No.
Well, we're definitely
No,
going to find out. The numbers up there on the screen. So you definitely want to call in if you have the answer. And if you're correct, 502-3855. And these nice ornaments from Janae's. These are nice,
I
man.
love them, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are
All
nice.
right.
You will be able to get one of these ornaments and decorate your tree for Christmas, all right? Take a look now at the forecast. High-pressure system over the Gulf of Mexico continues to build towards Florida and the Bahamas as low to mid-level troughing supports pockets of showers in the area. Beachgoers should exercise caution due to the moderate risk of rip currents along north and east coast beaches for the northwest and central Bahamas. Partly to mostly sunny conditions, warm, few lingering showers in the vicinity of the trough. Small craft should be alert for gusty winds and high seas. In Oneida, heavy showers, winds north to northeast, 10 to 15 knots in the northwest Bahamas, northeast to east, 12 to 18 knots in the central Bahamas, seas 2 to 4 feet in the northwest Bahamas, and 3 to 5 feet in the central Bahamas. The southeast, partly cloudy conditions, few scattered showers in the vicinity of the trough, but mostly sunny and warm elsewhere. Small craft should exercise caution, winds north, northeast, to east, northeast, 15 to 20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet over the ocean. The overnight low temperature, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius, and the daytime high, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius.
The Bahamas remains on high alert as the Omicron COVID-19 variant gains traction across the globe, while health officials claim it's not necessary at this time to expand travel restrictions beyond those issued to 8 South African countries. They say it may be necessary to tighten some health protocols. Here's Director of the National HIV and AIDS and Infectious Disease Program, Dr. Nakia Forbes.
Can put in place strategies. You could put in place PCR strategies. You could put in place testing strategies that have a smaller window, for example, before travel. you will see that some locations are putting in strategies to travel a day before. And you could consider quarantine also. You could also consider things like travel, testing after travel in an attempt to get these, to detect these cases early. The reality of the situation is that usually by the time it's noted that there is a variant, it is already started to travel and has been in multiple locations.
3 women and 5 men, the latest group to have died from the COVID-19 virus here in the country, based on the figures compiled for the December 1st dashboard. The deaths occurring within less than 2 weeks between September 6th and September 16th. The eldest victim listed as a 74-year-old woman, the youngest a 38-year-old. Total deaths now at 685, with another 48 under investigation. On Wednesday, just 7 people, 5 here in New Providence and 1 each from Grand Bahama and Abaco, tested positive for the virus. It's also worth mentioning that of the 18 people admitted to hospital, none are on the intensive care unit. Some 335 tests were completed on Wednesday. Education officials are keeping a close eye on the Omicron COVID-19 variant should it have any impact on the resumption of in-person learning in the new year. Press Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, Clint Watson, has this update.
Minister of Education, Gladys Hanna Martin, has been meeting with her team as they prepare for the reopening of school. Let me explain what's going to happen. It's not going to be in January, schools open, everybody attends. It's going to be in a hybrid model, which means that you will go on certain days, certain students. So all of the students will not return at the same time and on the same day together. They will be in staggered moments. So some will still be online while some are in face-to-face. But they're watching before that time, which is supposed to be, I think, the 13th of January. They're watching and to see how things develop. And if there's a need to put further restriction in place, it will be done. But so far, there's still a push and a go for the hybrid model for the reopening of schools.
Some new faces now at the helm of the National Insurance Board. Minister of State responsible for NIB, the Honorable Miles LaRota, met with the members at NIB's Blue Hill Road headquarters yesterday. Philip McKenzie is NIB's new chairman, with 9 other board members joining him in leading the affairs of the country's Social Security safety net. Also present at that meeting were newly appointed members of NIB's executive management team. And while claims of a second at the Central Bank of the Bahamas on Wednesday were denied yesterday, growing concerns remain, with the Union of Central Bankers and the Bahamas Communications and Public Managers Union taking action. They're hoping to secure a new industrial agreement for more than 200 members.
The UCB and BCPMU filed a trade dispute against the Central Bank on the 26th of November, 2021. We've also asked the Honorable Keith Bell, Minister of Labor, to intervene in the stalled negotiations.
Well, things look like it's heating up on the streets down there on the highway, LaDon.
And I'm sure the Bahamians are trying to get to the stores? Where are they going?
Trying to get to the stores, trying to get that ham, trying to get that turkey, probably. I don't know. Everybody's heading to their various destinations under partly cloudy conditions, but things are heating up and everybody's glad it's Friday.
Have you done any shopping yet?
No.
You've done any shopping?
No shopping
any grocery shopping?
Yeah, I'm not going to do too much shopping. I'm going to try and save some funds this time around.
You're going to save some funds.
Yeah.
But you're still going to eat, though.
Yeah, I'm still going to eat. That's part of Christmas.
And I'm sure traffic is going to get really wild over the next few days.
Yeah, and you have to give it up to traffic police for making sure that everything stays smooth on the road. There's been a lot of accidents of late, so hopefully Bahamians and motorists, you watching, getting out there, be safe and drive to arrive alive.
And Corporal Kemp says he's going to be giving out tickets.
They're going to be dishing out those tickets.
All right, stay close. We've got more right after this. You're watching The Morning Edition.
Everything is changing, and your favorite hardware and home improvement store is getting with the program. We Buy You Sell is rolling out its new online shopping feature. If you go to our website, wbusbahamas.com, it's a quick and easy 3-step process. Step 1, browse the gallery and select your item. Step 2, add to cart. And Step 3, check out. Go to our website, wbusbahamas.com, to shop with us today.
That's why we got the It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop Smarty, and shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. And shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
This COVID-19 pandemic has birthed so many creative professionals, and Lloyd Allen has a story this morning. He explains one woman's journey to stay connected has landed her as one of few locals to not just earn influencer status, but gain thousands of supporters globally.
The pandemic in many ways has spurred many new opportunities, and for one hearing impaired teacher, it helped to connect her with more than 1 million followers around the world. Around 8:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, 30-year-old Kylie Capron makes her way to work at South Haven Christian Academy, where she is employed as a teacher's assistant. As the school's sole deaf instructor, Capron feels blessed and tells the story of a relatively normal experience while she was in high school.
When I was in high school, when me and my classmates and other teachers, those who were hearing, hear us, they never knew that she was deaf. And there was no bullying in school. They just thought we were funny using the sign language. Hearing people think it is funny, yes, but they didn't bully us.
Capron says while she appreciates all of the persons who have helped mentor her, she would have preferred a learning environment that adapted to her.
I wish that there was a deaf teacher there to teach me, because the children never saw me as a deaf teacher here. They were interested in me because it was easy for me to teach them, and better than hearing teachers.
Kaylee believes this reinforces the need for the hearing impaired to receive work opportunities just like other people.
I want deaf people in the community to teach hearing children. Deaf people will be good to teach hearing children. We never know. Maybe we can go in the future and there may be deaf teachers who can teach hearing children.
And for her life at home?
They still communicate with me because my brother, yeah, he knows some sign language and some finger spelling, but not too much. But my sister, yeah, she's same. She knows a little bit. My mother, yes, she knows a lot of sign language and she communicates with me the most. My daddy, he's okay.
Last year, Kaylee says she spent her time at home discovering the social media platform TikTok and never expected so many people were interested in learning sign language from her. 1.2 million, in fact.
And I was beginning the sign language with ABC and helping people, and all of a sudden, a lot of them kept coming into my group and wanting more and more.
Kylie encourages others to pursue their passion and simply do what brings happiness to their life. She plans to continue on her TikTok journey for this reason.
You're making an impact.
All right.
An amazing
this
story.
means 10.
Yeah, you just
I think
found
this
that
means
out.
8.
Wow. You were paying
I was
attention.
paying attention.
You were
I was paying attention.
An amazing story.
Yeah,
by,
pretty good story.
Someone who's making an impact, even on social media. Yeah, so that's amazing.
And she seems to be having a whole lot of fun.
Having a whole lot of fun. I'm probably going to join her and go online as well. Well, this next story is very, very important because I had an opportunity yesterday, LaDon, to talk to some Bahamians who are hopeful for 2022. As you know, COVID-19 has dealt a devastating blow to so many Bahamians, but people are loosening up, bouncing back, and ready to go to work and do some creative stuff. So here's what we found, man on the street, yesterday.
The drop in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, the supercharged rebound in the local economy, and with rosy economic projections for 2022, many Bahamians are now feeling the effects of the present economic recovery and expressing optimism for the new year.
We all had a rough 2020 season, being home and not knowing what's going to happen, but watching, God still open the doors for us to be able to still come to work. And even though it's not the same, the fact that you can still come out and see $1, is a lot to still be hopeful for, because then that means there's still some bright light.
Those of us who are here, we have to be thankful for life. And it is much better this Christmas than it was last Christmas, as you would know. We have vaccines and we know more about the virus, and we're able to do certain things and to keep ourselves safe and still have some semblance of a life. And so, of course, we plan to have a little more joyous Christmas this year, and look forward to better days.
With mounting concerns over the new COVID-19 variant, many Bahamians remain alert with ramped-up testing and tightened enforcement of the COVID-19 protocols. For this young Bahamian, this year's Christmas will be a bit more jolly. He's happy to return to some sense of normalcy following weeks and months of COVID's turmoil.
I'll be celebrating my holiday right at home, have some little hot chocolate, have my little Christmas tree right there, and have some gifts, and try to celebrate it this year good, because the last year of COVID, where we suffered bad under that lockdown. Because as you can see, we got a lot of cruise ships coming back into port, everything getting back on stream. All the vendors right now are so happy to be back and trying to make $1 to survive, to feed their family.
With just days before Christmas and a few more weeks before 2022 rolls in, Bahamians on the streets are thankful for life following COVID's devastating blow to the nation's economy and social fabric. Health officials reporting nearly 23,000 COVID-19 cases with 685 COVID deaths.
I mean, when there's life, there's hope. And, of course, I think that 2022 will be brighter days. Like I said, we're getting better at dealing with this issue of the pandemic. And I have faith in humanity, and I have faith in God. And I think we'll be okay.
A second in a series of donations from the Rotary Clubs of Nassau and the Feeding Network made out to a number of deserving organizations. Anthony Smith has more on how far the donation will go this holiday season.
For several local charities, their December operations have just been made easier.
That is actually an answered prayer, and that's as simple as you can put it.
The Rotary Club and the Feeding Network teaming up once again, presenting $35,000 to 11 nonprofits who together this Christmas will tackle the issue of food insecurity.
When we conceived this, we knew that different persons were doing feeding programs, but we also knew that there were persons in the society who were still being left out, that were falling through the cracks. And so the choice of the organizations to get these donations is deliberate, because we know that sometimes you will reach persons that we don't reach.
The effort comes a little more than a month after the team's previous $55,000 donation. This time around, though, their efforts were matched. This second grant made possible thanks to the help of corporate partners, AML Foods, Milo Butler Wholesale, Jamaica Bahamas, and Bahamas International Foods.
With the pandemic, it has been a challenge because a lot of the organizations that would assist has not been able to assist because things were held up, locked down, not being able to. But then God is always in the midst of everything. So through it all, He still provided for us to be able to provide.
But this is certainly not the last of the Bahamas Feeding Network's good works this season, as the NGO gears up for its annual turkey giveaway and perhaps one of its biggest food parcel donations yet.
There's still lots of people that are in need of food. Not as many as when the pandemic started or even 3 months ago, because a lot of people have gone back to work. But I think it's imperative that to assist those persons who are still experiencing hunger.
And as we head to the break, we take a look back at today in Bahamian history. On December 3rd, 1939, the reconditioned golf course at the Bahamas Country Club was opened. Also on December 3rd, 2001, leaders of the Bahamas Democratic Movement, Cassius Stewart and Omar Smith, were jailed after they handcuffed themselves to the Speaker's mace in the House of Assembly. And still to come, we've got guitarist Gary. He's in the house and he's going to serenade us into the weekend and into the holidays. So keep it locked.
I try to tell you how.
Reception came in third, Carnival Route second, and Aqua Pure Valley Boys took their second straight victory home.
Valley and Valley, you know. We were failing miserably as a group.
Position, one family.
And then to go to Bay Street, everybody's still sleeping when one family come in.
But Africa morning, when we kicked off,
people in the road jumping up and celebrating.
Jackson said from the beginning,
sometimes you rob us on Bay Street, but that's fine, because we're going to rent on East Street now.
They always robbing us.
We knew we was going to be dangerous.
The Valley intimidated, the Saxons intimidated, Roots intimidated.
We're the only group that actually flew on Bay Street. Figure that one out.
Being a warrior means having a heart of a warrior. And a family that prays together.
Stays together.
Stays together.
Did you know that 1 in every 3 women worldwide have experienced intimate partner or non-partner sexual violence in their lifetimes? It's not a topic that we talk about often. We like to pretend that it doesn't happen to our sisters, our mothers, aunts, and people we know. We need to have the conversation. Get help. Know the signs. Say no to violence against women.
For more than 30 years, Captain Henry Curry has molded the lives of boys and men across this country. He's played a pivotal role in the Governor General's Youth Award program and the Bahamas Boys Brigade. For his dedication and service, Captain Curry is among 100 inspirational volunteers across the globe who will receive an official commemorative coin celebrating the life and legacy of GGYA patron, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. The coin will be accompanied by a letter of thanks from the Royal Highness, the Earl of Wessex, Prince Edward. The 78-year-old who chairs the New Providence Battalion and the Western Caribbean Fellowship of Boys Brigade is elated to receive the honor. Captain Curry says his award is knowing he's touched somebody's life and they're being productive.
Luther High School inducted into the school's Hall of Fame for their stellar achievements in the BJC and BGCSE national examinations. Students who obtained 5 or more with an A, B, or C grade were rewarded for their accomplishments during a special ceremony on the school's campus recently. There were 92 entries for the BJC examinations and 44 for the BGCSE national examinations. Vice Principal Shanna Johnson says she hopes ceremonies like this will motivate the students in improving examination results.
Inductees included 23 students who did exceptionally well in their BJC and BGCSE results. It is expected that this number will double for the next year. With excitement in the air, music playing in the background, with invigoration and joy, inductees came out of their decorated cars with horns blowing, strutted first to the hand sanitizer stand, then up to the stage to receive their trophy and certificate, paused for a photo, then strutted back down the walkway again with loved ones cheering in support.
Well, as promised, we've got a big surprise here on a beautiful Friday. Gary Francis, guitarist. How you doing this morning?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
That's good. You got your acoustic guitar.
Yes, my beautiful.
How long have you been playing?
Guitar, about 20 years now.
All right, you're going to serenade us, all of us, here this morning.
How long did it take for you to actually learn to play the guitar?
lots of time and practice late at night and whatnot, but years, a good couple of years before I got good enough to actually do it in public.
Any I guess ideas in the future to actually teach persons how to play guitar? Because I'm sure there's another one.
I used to teach, but unfortunately I don't have the time anymore like I used to. Work is keeping me busy, gigs. I also do photography, so it's a lot going on. But I also encourage people to learn. YouTube is there, you know what I mean? So
and there's so many resources.
So many more resources from when I was learning.
So guitarist Gary Francis, you don't want to miss it. He's going to be alive, so you definitely want to stay tuned.
Do you want to travel this holiday season? Don't want to miss out on those blockbuster deals? Well, have you gotten your COVID-19 vaccine yet? Time is running out to travel for the holidays, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine may be just what you need. It's one and done. Just one jab of this vaccine, and 2 weeks later, you're fully vaccinated and ready to shop. Protect yourself and your loved ones this holiday season. Schedule your vaccine appointment now.
From all of us here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, have a Merry Christmas.
As an artist, I travel all over the world and I find inspiration all around me. From the people and especially the environment. I love the Bahamas with all its natural beauty. From Abaco in the north to Inagua in the south and all the wonderful and colorful islands in between. But we must all do our part to keep the Bahamas healthy and clean, now and for the future generations. That's why I want you to find a little time to do your part. I'm doing my part because I care. Do you?
We're debating here this morning. We're trying to figure out how many reindeers. Whether LaDonya said
I said
6. But it's actually 8 for our trivia this morning.
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
Raquel Prebrou, she's the lucky winner this morning of this morning's trivia question. Of 8, Rudolph was not there. How many reindeers?
Oh, wow. These are some really good questions.
Really good questions, and she's going to get that nice ornament to decorate her Christmas tree this morning. Well, we have Gary Francis here supplying us with some great entertainment. I can't wait.
I try to tell you how much I care, but I can't explain the way I feel when you're near. I try to express what I feel inside, but I lose all words and end up tongue-tied. You leave me speechless, and I can't reach this feeling to make it into words. I feel so stupid that I need to use this dictionary to tell a girl that I'm hopeless, clueless to anything that I can say to tell you how I feel. I'm helpless. I want you to know this, but the words get in the way of me trying to say I think you're amazing. I think you're amazing, yeah. Turn on the radio, listen for clues, and tell you how I feel in a song. Trash full of letters that started to write to you, but they all turned out wrong. Google these feelings I get, dry mouth and a nervous sweat. IQ cut down into thirds, but research it couldn't help the emotions that I felt translate the way into words. So I'm still helpless and clueless to anything that I can say to tell you how I feel. I'm helpless. I want you to know that, but the words get in the way of me trying to say I'm helpless, helpless to anything that I can say and tell you how I feel. I'm helpless. I want you to know this, but the words get in the way of me trying to say I think you're amazing.
Jerry Francis, I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and giving us your talent this morning.
Awesome performance.
Awesome performance.
And be sure to stay.
That's our show for this morning.
Have a great morning, everybody.
Anything that I can say.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
You are about to connect with people who are ready to bring you the most open